If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture of trigonometry part 1 intermediate level where we are solving JEE main questions. So today we will be taking 3 questions from question number 8 onwards up to 10, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Go to question number 8, the e to the power x minus e to the power sin x minus 1 by 4. So let me write it e to the power x is equal to say x, e to the power sin x equal to say x will be there, say y. So e to the power minus sin x will be 1 by e to the power sin x, that is 1 by y. So now it will, if you put it, it will look easy for you. So if you simplify it, it will be y square minus 4y minus 1 is equal to 0. So if you simplify it, y will be equal to 2 plus minus root 5. You can do it minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac that you have learnt in quadratic equation. You apply this one. That means your e to the power sin x lies between 2 plus root 5. Okay, let us see the sign of what is the limit of sin x. Sin x is in between minus 1 to 1. So your e to the power sin x will be how much? It will be, if I take both side e, everything if I take in the head of e, suppose e I have given everywhere base. So e to the power sin x will lie between 1 by e to e. Now you know the value of e because it is plus minus. Now if I consider 2 plus root 5, because e to the power sin x maximum value is e. So what is maximum value? 2.71. But here it will be 2 plus 2.5, root 5 is 2. Root 5 is 2.24 around, or 2.236 around this much. So it will be 4 point something. So obviously it cannot be. So if I take 2 minus root 5, it will be 2 minus 2.24, that is negative. So again you see the lowest value is 1 by e, it is also not negative. So e to the power sin x can take maximum e to 1 by e. 1. But here I got 2 value, 1 is negative, so it cannot be possible, so it is not possible. 1 value I got 2 plus root 5, which is going beyond this, so it is also not possible. That means no solution, no real roots. Both the roots are not satisfying the range of e to the power sin x, because e to the power sin x cannot go there, what we have found from the equation. So this equation will give me no real roots. Now if you go to question number 9, in the triangle PQR 3 sin P cos 4 cos P 4 sin, this is given, then you need to find angle R. So again if you see this one, this you will see when a sin x b cos x, you will see then there will be a temptation of dividing it, divided by under root a square plus b square when you will see equation. But here you see this one P, this is P, this is also P, but both are 3. So if you square and add, then this P will be gone. Similarly here also, if you square and add, then this Q will go. Then what you will left with? PQ. So put PQ, you will have sin formula, sin A cos B cos A sin B. So let us square these two and then add. So it will be 9 sin square P plus 16 cos square Q plus 4 3s are 12, 12 into 2 24 sin A cos B. This one you will find 36. And then this will be equal to 16 sin square Q, then 9 cos square P, then again 24. It will be cos A sin B. Let me write it cos P sin Q. So now if you add it, these two will give you 16, these two will give you 9. That is 16 plus 9, 24. And if you take this one, it is, you see, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. That is sin A plus B. So you will get P plus Q. Once you know P plus Q, because it is triangle, you can find easily R. So it is 36. So now if you solve it, you will find sin P plus Q is equal to, it is 37. 36 plus 1, 37. So 12. So it will be half. So if it is half, then P plus Q can be 30 degree. And you see, because your P and Q and R, they are all between, it is a triangle. So PQ, these two values can lie between 0 to 180. So their sum can go beyond this also, because half sin positive is here also, sin 30 is also positive, and if you do 30 here also it is positive, that is 150. So sin 150 is also positive, 30 is also. So your answer can be 30 or 150 both, P plus Q. R not exactly answer, I am calculating P plus Q. So it can be 30 because it is half. It can go this side also, because your PQ can take value above 90 also. So if it both are, one is 70, one is 80, then they can add and give you 150 also. That is also highly likely in triangle. One can be 70, one can be 80. There is no harm. So this can be this one also, this. So your R can be 150 also, R can be 30 also. So you see both the options are given. So it is 5 by 6 and it is 5 pi by 6. So So now you have to eliminate one because it is only one correct option. It is not a multiple correct option. Even if it is a multiple option correct option, you have to check which one is satisfying. Now if you see this equation, you can see both this equation, but this equation because it is going up to 6, we have to see whether it can go up to 6. Okay, so now if you see, if I take suppose 150, r equal to 150, so r equal to 150 means p and q is 30. If I take r equal to 150, then p and q, summation of p plus q is 30 degree. That means your p, q both are less than 30 degree. Obviously they cannot go negative because it is a triangle. So these two are less than 30 degree. If this is less than 30 degree, then what is the value of sin p? You see, sin p would be less than half because sin 30 is half and sin is increasing from 0 to, you see the sine curve, you have seen the sine curve, it is increasing and it reach up to a pi by 6, it will reach half. Suppose this is 1. So it is rising, so maximum is up to 30, it will go half. So because your p cannot go beyond 30, so your sin p also cannot go beyond half. So maximum value is half. And cos q, because cos q is required, cos q will be less than 1. You can see cos q, because cos 30 will be, it can come up to 1 only. So cos, you can, the minimum value, maximum value is can take 1. If you draw the cos curve also, this is your cos curve. So if it is a 30 degree, it is half. So which is less than 1. So it can go less than, because it can go 0 to 30 anywhere. So somewhere if it goes very close, then it will be up to reach 1, but it cannot go beyond 1. So it can be, it is less than 1, you can say. So if you put these two here, so 3 sin p will be less than 3 sin p power plus 4 cos q. So 3 sin p is 3 into half, 4 cos q is 4 into 1. So if you see this one, so this is coming out how much? It is 1.5, 5.5. So this is less than 5.5. This is less than this. So your expression that this 3 sin p plus 4 cos q is less than 5.5, but it is given 6. So if you take this condition, it can never reach 6. So this equation will not be satisfied. So that is why they are not, this is not the correct answer. You can see, that's why you cannot go with this, that is r equal to 150. That means the one thing left is r equal to 30. You can also cross check now with giving, but there is no need, because you got two answer, one is not satisfying, so obviously second one is satisfying. So that's why you have to put, if you got 2-3 equations, then you have to think and put in the expressions, and you see whether this is with the options, if you what answer you got, if you put that, it is satisfying or not. In trigonometry, you can easily check what is the maximum value, minimum value with this one, because sin cos you know the maximum minimum values. So I think you can easily see, you can try with this one, but this one will be satisfied because this is 1 can be met, but 6 is very far in sin cos. So you check for what value of p and q it will reach up to 6. Now if you see question number 10, it is simple, just simplifying the expression tan a by, so everything you have to write in sin cos, cos sec, tan cot. So you can simplify it by writing a sin cos, then we will do whatever is necessary. So if it is in sin cos, so it will be sin a by, or whatever you can do, there is no harm. Sin a by cos a, then it will be 1 minus cos a by sin a, so sin a will be upside, and it will take LCM, I am directly writing sin a minus cos a, and here it will be cot a, so cos a by sin a, and here it is sin a by cos a, so if you take LCM it will be cos a, sin a by cos a, so cos a minus sin a. You put everything sin cos and just take a simple LCM in the denominator, you will find this one. So it is something of this format. If I take common sin a cos a, then it will be, what will it be? Then it will be sin square a by cos a, then plus cos square a by sin a. So let me write it s and c. Sin a I am simplifying it as, cos a I am simplifying it by c. So it will be cos sin, and it will be sin cube plus cos cube. If I take sin a cos a, then it will be minus. So it will be sin cube minus cos cube. So if you take now a minus b whole cube and a plus b whole cube formula, so what will be the formula? S minus c into s square plus sc plus c square divided by s minus c CS, it is cos sine. So this gets cancelled. So what will be sine square plus cos square is 1. So 1 plus SC by SC. So it will be 1 by SC plus 1. So 1 by sine is cosec and 1 by cos is sec. Now you see it will be sec A cosec A plus 1. S is sine, C is cos. Just simplified version I have written so that every time I don't have to write sine cos sine cos. So this one is the answer. That is your option. Simple simplification was there. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.